Well, just to switch the tone a little bit, anyways, yeah. Um, not to like discuss too much in the whole Champions League talk and do like a preview or anything like that, but like genuinely, from your as a rival fan, would you be comfortable enough seeing Arsenal win a Champions League and be happy that you won the Premier League? And then obviously you know how our fan base is, that we're gonna go off if we win that. Because I'm seeing a lot of rival fans saying they can't bear to see that as the one trophy that we don't have. They can still say over us, and they're not looking forward to like Arsenal fans speaking online and all this type of stuff. They just know it's gonna be long now. And I won't lie to you guys, yeah. Don't let us get our hands on that Champions League by any means necessary, because I am talking crazy to everybody. I'm talking crazy to everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I was even talking to one of my guys in work who's a United fan. He's just like, oh, you're not gonna win the Champions League, you're not gonna win the Champions League. I said, don't worry about the Champions League when it comes to us. Yeah, the last time you won it, Bruce Jenner was still a man. He's a woman now. Do you know what I'm saying? I was like, don't talk to us about all that kind of stuff. You just focus on being athletic club or athletic Bilbao, whatever they like to be called, and let us worry about the big stuff. But yeah, genuinely, Harrison, you talk to me as well. What would this Champions League mean to you? Because, bro, I would give my left testicle to see this Champions League at the Emirates Stadium. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bro, look, if like I always say on my Instagram stories, I'll tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. If this Champions League lands back at the Emirates, I don't even think tears would cry. I don't even think I'd cry, I think I'd shout. That ancestral shout. I will shout the shouts. The shout I will shout, bro. I'm telling you, yeah. Lightning will come from the sky, bro. Bro, do you know I've had to bide my time. I had to go to the penitentiary. That man gave me 25 to life, bro. And now they came and said, oh, we came with the evidence. You're a free man. That's what it's gonna be like. That's what it's gonna be like. That shout I will shout. When Kevin Garnett was doing anything is possible, bro. Me too. I will shout. I will fucking shout, bro. I'm telling you, if we get to the final, I am booking my flight to is it Munich or Frankfurt, wherever it is in Germany. I'm there. I'm there with
Bro,
them.
that night that we win it, I'm driving straight to the Emirates where London is getting shut down. Nobody
Look, I'm
coming in.
telling you, I'm going to
Nobody
be in
coming in. Nobody is
bro,
leaving. You're gonna
bro.
you're gonna be forced to be an Arsenal fan that day. If you're caught in London and you're lacking, you don't have an Arsenal jersey on, you be an
I'm
Arsenal fan.
telling you, I'm telling you, I think Arsenal winning the Champions League is going to be the best thing that ever happened to that London place.
Knife prime would decrease by 50%. I promise you.
And the thing is, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Opposing blocks are gonna be doing, man. Let's dead that beef, bro. Bro, do you know what this Champions League means for Arsenal, bro? United have won, Liverpool have won, Chelsea have won it, bro. Arsenal is the pinnacle of London. They're the pillar, the glue of that London place, bro. See if Arsenal win that Champions League, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, all the racism will stop, bro. All the racism will stop. I'm telling you, bro. All the racism will stop.
Parker, before I even let you land, yeah, I just wanted to get Harrison's take on it first because obviously he's an Arsenal fan as well. But before I let you land, there was a girl, yeah, after we beat Real Madrid home and away. She said that she was just going to work. Everybody was just smiling, everybody was laughing. There just seemed to be a good positive vibe in the air. And then she was speaking to people. She was like, "Oh, like why is everybody so happy and smiling?" They were just like, "Oh yeah, Arsenal beat Real Madrid in the Champions League." She said, "Oh, over a football game." They're like, "Yeah." She was like, "People take this seriously." She was like, "Yeah, like it's a big deal." Bro, she became an honorary Arsenal fan. Arsenal even got in contact with her, gave her a ticket to the
Oh, I saw
Arsenal
the
women's,
video.
the Arsenal women's as well. I'm telling you, yeah, you might not believe it, but I'm telling you, when you think of London, you think of Arsenal Football Club with the biggest team in that place. Don't get me wrong, there was a bit of hype when Chelsea won the Champions League, but it will be nothing like you ever seen before if Arsenal win that Champions League. Like the Prime Minister is even an Arsenal fan. He might even announce a bank holiday.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's going to change the dynamic of that London place, bro. I'm telling you, the value of the pound will even go up, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you don't know. The thing is, people don't understand. Like, Arsenal is such a culture club. So many people around the world, black people, love Arsenal, bro. How, how, like, Arsenal winning that, bro, I can't even put it into words, but there's no word to describe it. it'll just, I'm telling you, it'll just change everything, bro.
Part, I'll be real with you. I might cry that day. I'll be real. I might cry
I'll be honest. Arsenal is my second club as a young black boy growing up in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Yeah, Arsenal's my second team. Most of my mates are Arsenal fans or United fans, but most are Arsenal fans. I am not insecure about Arsenal winning. I have six. It's okay. Somebody else can win one. It's all right. It hurt. Not that it hurt me, but I was upset that City won the Champions League before Arsenal. It was like, Arsenal, what's going on, man? Yeah.
When they were spending billions, they just casually dropped 200 M's in January. How can we compete?
Yeah, but you had a 50-year head start on them to grab one.
I get you, bro. But if it wasn't for Barca cheating in the final, we'd have one. We'd be sitting on one right now. We'd be looking at two.
Get to another final then. How did Wenger only get to one final?
He was trying to pay off the stadium as well, bro. He's not Superman.
Before the stadium.
He's not being Superman.
He had 10 years before the stadium.
Patrick wanted Wenger to be moving to girls, but man's still trying to pay off his car, bro.
You have
money for petrol, like,
bro. You have kind of debits coming up soon, and one girl is trying to tell you, "Let's go hack a set." You're saying,
bro, fella's doing the best he could, man.
But if I was an Arsenal fan, if you're not gonna win it, just go out to PSG, because if you get to the final and you lose the final, because it's Arsenal, the rival fans' discourse is gonna be traumatic. It's gonna be ridiculous. Just don't get to if you're not gonna win it, don't get to the final, because it's gonna be worse for you.
But you know, I think it won't be that bad, yeah. But it'll be bad. But the reason why I think a lot of Arsenal fans won't care because we've suffered for so long, yeah. What these men have given us this year in the Champions League, bro, we won't hear the noise, bro. Plus the fact we were playing a Marino up top, bro, and we got to a final, bro. I'm telling you, we'll see the tweets, we'll hear the banter, but I'm telling you, people just remind themselves of how they felt when that Declan Rice goal went in.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
No. But I'm just saying, we won't hear it. We're not gonna hear it, bro. Yeah, we didn't win, bro. We didn't win.
Us Arsenal fans will be self-critical to a certain extent, but I agree with what he's saying is that you can say a lot to me, but bro, we got to a Champions League final with Marino up top. Now, just keep that in mind, with Marino up top. What are we gonna do when we actually get a striker?
Oh God, this mentality is crazy. What do you mean? You're in the final, yeah. It's one game and you lost it, but you're gonna say, "Oh well, we didn't have a striker." But why does that matter?
Well, that's the thing. You guys lost the final and you had your best ever team out on that pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
And you lost.
Yeah, but we won one as well.
Yeah, but you have to. What we're trying to say is we don't have the full setup. But what's gonna give us confidence is saying is that we can actually get back here again, because the whole boogie team, Madrid and all this type of stuff, we slapped them 5-1. We made them look like amateurs on the pitch. But
getting to a final, yeah, and not winning, the chances of, if you've never won the Champions League, yeah, the chances of winning it are so small statistically. The teams that win the Champions League are teams that have won it before. Last time it happened was City. And how good was City? This Arsenal team is not as good as that City team. Let's be real. So if you're talking
about the first one with Drogba.
Double winners, yeah.
Yeah.
If you get to this final, you don't win it, yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, you're still a good team, but bro, getting to a final again is not easy. You think
it's not easy, but look, listen, Inter Milan lost to that City team, and they're one game away from getting back to the Champions League final, and they don't have a mythical super team. They don't have flashy players, but they get the job done.
And but they have the heritage.
Not really. If you're talking about, no, they've won it before. I'll give them that. They have heritage that they've won it before. But when you talk about Champions League heritage in Milan, you're speaking about AC, not Inter.
No, 100%.
AC have 7. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Inter only have like two or three or something like that. So I get what you're trying to say is, but what we're also trying to say is, if we're able to get there, we're a makeshift squad, bare injuries in the squad, Marino up top, like we said as well. Now, I hope I'm praying. This is a prayer that me and Harrison are gonna make this summer, that these people are actually competent. They have all the targets lined up, because I don't want to leave any stone unturned for next season, because I'm not gonna hear the excuses next season, because next season I will turn into Ligue 1 and reincarnate themselves if I don't see a trophy come through those doors. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones. what will give me hope is that we're able to do all this with bare injuries, all the type of shit that's been going on this season, and we don't have an out-and-out striker. Let's go and get everything next season, and let's see what we can get. If fair enough, we might not get to the Champions League final again next season, but let's go and win something else, and maybe the following season we can get back there again or something like that. Like the way Inter have done. They only lost that Champions League final to City like 2-3 years ago, and they only just lost it as well on a different night. They'll be sitting as Champions League winner, or three-time Champions League winner, or four-time Champions League winner. I don't know how many times they've won it as well. But it's just one of them ones. We'll hear the noise, but we're not really gonna pay no mind to it. Because listen, as an Arsenal fan, people have laughed at me for so many things over the years. What will be the difference with this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, what will be the difference with this one? It's just another list. Oh, the A2, I've heard it. Lost to Chelsea in the Europa League final. We've heard that one. Bottle top 4 to Tottenham. We've heard that one. It being smacked up and down by City so many times. We've all heard that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of that ones. Yeah, you're killing us, but we're not dead yet. We're like that underworld. Those pair of socks there that has bare holes in it, but we're still clinging on. We're not dead yet.
But for me personally, it hurts more when my team is good and we don't win anything.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Let my team be bad. I can say we're bad. No problem. If we're bad, we're bad. I don't want to be good and we're not. We're good and we're still not winning. Fucking hell.
What would hurt? See, I think what hurt more, like I said, if we're good in terms of if we had a fully fit, and let's say it was that Arsenal team from like 2 years ago, where Martinelli was scoring, Saka was scoring, where we came second. Was it last year? Last season when we came second, we lost by 2 points.
Every year is second. What do you mean?
Relax. It's only been 2 years.
But if it was last season and we got to the Champions League final and we lost, that would hurt, bro.
No, because especially the run that we were in on the back end of the season, I would have had head loss.
Bro, everybody was performing. Everybody was balling out. That hurt me more than, bro. Like, again, this is not even our strongest 11, bro. They took themselves so far, bro. Maybe unless we get absolutely whacked in the final, which I doubt we would. But if we lose to the final, bro, you guys should even be lucky. If we win the final with Marino up top, don't talk to her. We'll be definitely.
I will start saying Arteta's the greatest manager alive.
Marino up top, you won the Champions League.
Marino up top, and you won the Champions League. You dunked 5-1 on Real Madrid on the way to as well. You knocked out the holders. I said, nah.
Yeah, it would be absolutely crazy season. I don't know. To be honest, it's 25% each for the rest of the teams. Everyone has an equal chance of winning it. But
bro, we saw Barca concede shocking goals on the weekend. Bro, it can be done. I saw Inter Milan lose. No, PSG lost 3-1.
For me personally, I'd rather Barca than Inter in that Champions League final.
I don't know, man. Barca have something, but I feel like they're gonna do the trouble this season.
No. I've watched them quite a bit this season, yeah, and I've watched quite a few podcasts and football shows about them. The two best out there is Jamal and Rafinha. Rafinha, as we all know, is having a Ballon d'Or season. Jamal is having a resurgence as well. If they come to the Miles Lewis, Skelly, Duran Timber, I call them the Bible Brothers Penitentiary. If they come to the Bible Brothers Penitentiary, God himself is not able to help them.
Yeah.
God himself is not able to help them.
If they get past Inter, bro, that Inter is a perfect trial before you play Arsenal. Perfect. If they can beat Inter over 2 legs, bro, the
issue is I just don't like, even if they beat Inter, watching them in that Copa del Rey, bro, I said, nah.
It's a bit of a basketball game. We can get at them.
We can touch these people, bro.
No, but I feel like Madrid made it a basketball game, man. It wasn't a basketball game to begin with. I watched the whole thing.
It wasn't. But it's see, that's the thing is we don't give into chaos and all that. You know, all that type of bullshit, because that's what Real Madrid tried to do in the second leg. They started trying to elbow people and leaving little comments and try aura their way into winning the game. And then we show them you actually need to play football and not try, you know what I mean,
yeah,
aura farm to be able to get points. You're not Cristiano Ronaldo, you know what I mean? You're not Angel Di Maria, you're not Sergio Ramos, you're not those guys, you know what I'm saying? These people will actually have to play football. And that high line that Hansi Flick likes to play, that high line, even Martinelli, that I used to rate him. I don't rate him right now because of the bullshit I used to do. But that pace that these people like to tell me all the time, you see that run that he made from deep against Real Madrid for that second goal, he's making that all day, constantly just running all day, because that's the only thing that guy knows how to do. So he's making that run all day long. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones. And like we spoke about Arsenal's defense, anyways, that mid to deep block that we have as well, mid to low block that we have as well. They're never playing their way through that. And Lewandowski as well, he's washed. As much as a low level, but he's washed. He's like what, 39?
He's not that old, bloody hell. I think he's like 30.
He's like 38, 39 or something.
36 or 37.
Harrison, check that. How old is Lew?
36, man. He was 35 last.
I think he's 37.
Yeah, 37. Yeah.
He's old.
But this is the thing. In a final, you don't. Old players, they can't do it over a season. But in a final, one game, if he could just muster his last bit of strength, just for you, man.
31 games, 25 goals in La Liga, bro.
Bro, he's going for the Golden Boot, man. Him and Salah are fighting for the Golden Boot, man. I think he's injured right now,
Well, listen, Jakub Kivior will have something to say about him, because Jakub Kivior plays with him all the time. Do
you know what I think though? Yeah, this is what I genuinely think. I think, and this is what I think, the way Arsenal set up is like, it's more so in our favor, is because I think a lot of those boys are gonna live up. They want to live up to the moment. Do you get me? Like, if you look at the performances, like Declan Rice, he lived up to the moment twice. If you look at Mazu Skelly, Arsenal boy, he lived up. Bro, he was soaking that Real Madrid game. He was soaking that in. During Timber, his chance at, bro, these boys all have something to prove. They want to prove that. All this thing that we've been doing has been for this reason. This is the one game we have. Bro, they're gonna live up to the moment, man.
Well, PSG
just to finish on that as well, like with Saka, Rice, I would say, especially for both of them, the fact that last season obviously they came close to winning the Premier League on the last day. It could have went another way. They've already lost a Euros together the first time around, and they lost the Euros together last season again. So it's one of them ones. There's gonna be, I think, if we did get to that final, obviously God willing, I feel like we'll see something that we've never seen before in our lives, because you don't want to lose the league title on the last day of the season. They go to the summer, they lose the Euros as well. They come back next season, they lose the league again, and then you get to the Champions League final, and you lose that. Bro, that's too much.
Bro, talk to Konate, man. He's been there. It happens.
Yeah, but now he's enjoying the fruits of his labor. You know what I'm saying? He's a Premier League winner now as well. You know what I'm saying? He's won a League Cup and all this type of stuff, like little fillers to get him there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we did get there, I think we can get it done, no matter who's on the other side.
Only thing I'll say is, just before we wrap up, is I think Marino's injured.
No, he was training today.
Oh, but he's not sure if he can start or play a full 90.
Nah, that's just Arteta playing. See, I've been telling you for ages, Pato. Arteta is a pathological liar. Never believe this guy when he says somebody's injured, unless you see that guy with his leg hanging off. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe him. That guy would just give him Marino a rest. He said to Marino on the weekend, not even on the weekend, midweek last week. He said, "Listen, Crystal Palace." He said, "Amigo, this one, there's no real need. We're not gonna do anything anyways." He said, "Just go home, eat some paella, get some leg massage from your missus. We go again next week. PSG, I need you there sharp." And guess what he is? I went to the tour earlier today. I see him and Ben White jogging out onto the pitch, going training. Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta is a pathological liar. Do not believe him when he says players are injured or he's not sure about this player. He knows he's sure. He just doesn't want you to know.
Fair. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting game.
Just had hat-trick tomorrow night, boys. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie.
I think you just have to keep a clean sheet. Just keep a clean sheet, and then you be calm. But if you don't keep a clean sheet, then Dembele and them, man.
Look, we win the game 2-0, bro. We win the game 2-0.
2-0. You love that.
I haven't been wrong. I haven't been wrong.
You were wrong about the whole Premier League season. What are you talking about?
I haven't been wrong about the Champions League, boy. I have not been wrong.
We'll leave it there anyways. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff, and tune with your boys. For anybody that's watching as well, Yeah, just give Pato a nice little message in the comments as well. Say congratulations. If you don't want it, it's up to you as well. I wouldn't if I was just, do you know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, no, we'll catch you in the next one. Good night. God bless. Take care.